I need to post the last session too. Um, so last session we were in the middle. One of the oh, Steven, by the way, one thing I noticed on your character sheet is you completely filled out a box for quest when we fulfilled the vow for the explorer, the Baron cultist. That was
Uh
only
huh.
that was only a troublesome vow, so we only mark one tick out of the quest box.
Oh, and how do I?
You gotta hit edit and then kind of like delete it and just um yeah, just one mark. There you go. Um, all right. So the discovery one though, it was because it was an epic. When we fulfilled it, it did say to fill out one box, so that's why we got one box of discovery. And then when you guys want to, there's a role, a legacy role actually. When we earn experience, when you fill a box on an take to experience. Experience may be spent when you advance. So if you guys want to advance, which is like, again, it's 2 XP to like get another ability on your current assets, and it's 3 experience to actually
Get a new one.
gain
Right.
a new one. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were, if you guys look at the shared thing, we were. Let me put on. We were in the middle of a kind of like a fray moment. So I'll just put. I'll just put
Dealing with the crazy robot,
yep,
the love robot.
yep, yep. The love robot. We had found that my Ash's objective, my objective, um, Viper, she and another individual, and we had named it right. I forgot.
The crazy robot was
Had both her and that other guy. And,
yeah, the guy that was with him.
yeah,
Yeah.
the guy that was with him. We had named him too.
Yeah.
It was
Um
another hunter. I didn't listen. There's two people. I'll figure it out in a second. But we definitely had Buzzard was
that's
the
right. I was thinking it was Rooster. No, it's not Rooster.
no, it's
It's
Buzzard.
it's
Buzzard.
yeah.
And he's on the shared sheet because he's a progress minion NPC. We were at first trying to take him out, but you you're like no.
Like trying to convince him to be friends.
Yeah. So you had the last roll uh, that you rolled actually was you compelled him to give you a chance, and then you actually fixed him,
Yeah.
and
A strong hit
yep,
on the
it's a strong
repair.
hit on repair. We filled out some progress on that, so he's right now 5 out of 10 boxes on progress. Because you're trying to bring him to your side, the progress is just a way for us to figure out if we're close to being able to take care of him or not. So,
Right.
um, and technically, you could roll right now if you want to try to fulfill, try to see if you take him over. You would roll the progress dice, and you have to get four. I believe it's 5 or lower on both of the d10s. So there's a 50-50 on that. Or at least
But
one of the d10s to get a.
wasn't there one other thing I had to repair on him or something that would have given me a further progress on that?
Um, yeah, I guess, but I would say that you might find something else to fix, but you
Okay.
probably have to convince him some more. So you have
Okay.
to roll
So
compel as he's looking at you, and kind of like
compel, right?
yeah.
Okay. Charm roll plus heart. Okay, so I just roll compel. I'm trying to remember if I was rolling. I was rolling shadow because I was trying to deceive him last
Still
time.
trying to deceive him?
Well, I'm trying to. I guess I'm trying to convince him that there's other things that are maybe wrong with him, but it's gonna take time for me to fix them.
Okay, is that
he's
a
been-
lie though? Let's find out. Let's find out with the oracle.
Yeah, let's find out if it's lie. I don't know if it is.
Let's find out with the oracle. Steven, if you could roll, I guess that's a 50-50 on that.
Sure.
That would be a what is it, fate roll. And I think that's under moves. Yes, he
One.
is still damaged.
Awesome.
So I guess with that, I kind of like Ash kind of like points out as you're looking at him.
So I'm not lying. Then
that
I
you're not.
basically have to do heart. Then
Yeah.
okay, I don't get any bonuses on this, and heart is low.
Nope. I could kind of try to. I kind of pointed out to you and stuff. I'm gonna try. Let me see, let me try. Yeah, you can try to. I don't know. We can try to get. What is it? Secure an advantage when you assess the situation, make preparations, or attempt to gain leverage.
Yeah, I can try that.
You know, try. Well, I'm kind of like. Well, I'm gonna roll that out. I kind of point
Go ahead.
it out to you.
That sounds good to me.
Let me see. This is gonna be speed and mobility, resolve command, with strength, endurance, aggression. I'm guessing I would probably, kind of like point that out like quickly as you're trying to look at it. I'm like, yeah, right here. He's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use edge. So I'm gonna roll with edge. Weak hit. Okay, I succeed.
Oh, hit.
So I take 2 momentum, add +1 on your next move. So we don't get any progress for that, but you get a +1.
Okay, so I gotta
It
add
says
a one.
it says on your neck, but I tried to give you a secret advantage. So
Okay, so this is a heart with a +1.
Yep.
Ready? Boom.
Oh no, you keep rolling those 10s, bro. What the fuck?
I know. It's nasty.
They'll do
It's a
what you
weak
want
hit.
or agree to your condition, but their agreements come with demand or complication. Envision their counter offer and take +1 momentum. You get +1 momentum, but he wants something. What do you think, Steven? Let's Steven.
Actually, I'm not sure what he would want, to be honest.
Okay, then I guess ask the oracle. Let's roll action and theme. Whatever it is.
Who's rolling?
Steven.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. That's
It's
like,
under
Where
core.
is-
It's under core, brother. Core. The oracle is core.
There we go. So roll both action and theme.
Yeah, roll 1 for action, roll 1 for theme. Try to get an idea. Hopefully it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, we'll roll it. Just roll once for action, once for theme.
Survey says
And oops, now I've got it twice.
Okay, well, I'm gonna delete the second one. Go ahead and roll the first one. The theme.
Avoid.
Avoid something. Avoid bond. So, okay. Avoid bond. So, it's a complication. So,
If
you mess up, we're gonna lose progress on this. Well, you're gonna lose progress on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if he basically, I can basically lose trust with him, and I won't ever be able to have a friend out of him.
Yeah.
If I screw this roll up
Screw up this roll.
of a repair. Or did it happen that I can't have him because that is the complication? Or he's gonna let me repair him, but if I do screw it up,
Yeah.
okay.
Then
So it's the wits roll with a +1.
Yeah, he's gonna get aggressive. I'm gonna say if you mess up this roll, he's gonna immediately get aggressive.
Okay. So I get a wits +1 with a repair for my gearhead. So no 10s. 9s. Fuck me.
We
We can't. Oh, worked.
You gain repair points as appropriate to the situation for the table. 1 point.
We didn't find out what was wrong with him, so we don't know what we need to repair.
Well, that's up to you. We don't. The Oracle's not probably gonna give us any of that.
Okay.
So you think of a doohickey that's not that.
Well,
could
we
be
fixed
broken.
his optic center because he only had one eye, because that was part of the prophecy that there was a one-eyed creature that attacked, right?
Mhm.
Or something.
Right? Didn't we hit him? I think we hit
We
him.
repaired. I think we repaired his eye last time, so maybe he has. Maybe it just needed to be, like he had his vision back, but it needed to be focused again. Like the optics are working right now, but they're not. Like the targeting system isn't working. It's not dialed in so that it's accurate.
Well, you only got 1 point, so the only thing
Yeah.
you can repair with 1 point is something like health-wise, so like armor or something on him.
Maybe the dent in his head.
I would say.
'Cause
Yeah.
his eye had to be fixed, so must have taken some facial damage
Sure.
around the eye socket, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so straighten out his eye socket so that he can see straight again.
Okay. You didn't roll a miss, so
Nope.
so you
So
still
we hit.
now it
I
doesn't
get
look
a
like we got
+1
yeah,
momentum.
momentum,
Yeah.
but we don't gain any progress.
No.
So um so
So we basically have to roll that 50% chance thingy.
well, is there anything else we can think of? Well, let's find out his attitude. Steven, roll action and theme one more time. Let's see if we can figure out another way to help him. Restore
Okay.
theme. Humanity.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I get a sense that maybe part of his AI been corrupted, and that's why he's aggressive.
Could be. Like he's frustrated in love, because that's what the whole thing was about originally, right? So he's frustrated in love and he wants his AI fixed. And I probably would try to convince him that it's not just like flicking a switch and his humanity is going to be fixed. It's something that he has to learn over time. I'd be willing to teach him, about relationships and love and things like that.
All right, this is a compel room, roll with heart, my friend.
Well, with deception, because I'm not good with people.
Oh, really? Oh, you're lying to him about that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, okay, with Shadow then. Oh my God, as you're lying to your new best friend, maybe.
I'll figure it out later.
Okay, well, let's find out.
I'm just rolling with it here.
Okay. See.
So no ads on this one. So I'm basically lying that I can fix his AI. Don't get the 10 out of here.
Oh my God, you and your fucking tens, bro. What the hell?
That's a miss.
That is a fucking miss. Oh no, they refuse or make a demand that costs you greatly. Pay the price. Roll,
Okay.
pay the price. This is not good.
No, it's
This
never
is not
good.
good at all. I don't.
Pay the price. Ask the Oracle. Make.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, pay the price.
Yeah, I clicked on pay the price.
No, you got to go to the actual oracle. Or
Oh,
actually, no, you
oh.
can click there. Click pay
I
the
did.
price, and you got to click it again. Then, if you look,
Yeah, down below. That's where it came up. Okay. 16. You face.
you face the consequences of an earlier choice. He is not going to be our friend, bro. He immediately gets aggressive, and immediately goes to strike you. This
Alright.
is going to be a clash roll. You're gonna have to roll
This is-
clash, and then me and Steven are gonna have to get in it. He is no longer. We're gonna have to take him down. As you
So
see,
close.
he starts. You tell him the lie, and he sees through it, and his eyes turn red. Even the new eye that you just fixed turns red.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sit there and go, see, that's a problem. That's a problem with your personality chip. You don't even realize that I'm telling you the truth.
And he rolls a clash. This is clash.
Okay, roll. Okay,
Full
fight
killer
back
robot. Go on,
against.
full
So
killer
this
robot.
is iron or edge? Exchange fire at a distance? No, I'm right in
No,
the
you're
face.
right next to him. This would be iron.
Alright, so iron. Come on, tens. Yeah, why not?
Weak hit. No, that's a miss. You can burn momentum to make it a weak hit.
I will.
Okay. Burn momentum. All right. It's a weak hit. Mark progress, but you are dealt a counter blow or setback. You stay in a bad spot and must pay the price. So, will you tell me what you think your consequences? We mark progress, so I'll go ahead and mark that.
Then I would probably say to.
Something happens to you. So what do you think happens?
Well, I think he probably grabs me and starts choking me or something like that.
So you take damage.
Yep.
Okay, so you lose the health.
Okay, my health goes down by 1.
And then he grabs and we see as our Hudson gets picked up, Lucian, right in front of us. What are you, I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
See, I'm too far away to use my staff, so I will try to use my pistol on him.
Okay.
On him, not me, right?
Well,
Let's
it depends.
Let's find out what happens.
Let's
All
see
right.
what that 10 says.
All right. Well, he has the initiative, I think. Right now we weren't in combat, so we're gonna have to enter the fray. Well, we've been in the fray. I guess he has the initiative, so it's gonna be a clash roll. It's not gonna be. You don't have the initiative, so you can't make a strike. You gotta make it.
Okay.
A clash roll. Neither one of us have initiative. Well, we'll have to secure it. We're probably gonna do that. So you can either try to secure an advantage somehow before you shoot, or you can do a clash roll. Well, you said you can shoot, so that's one. Weak hit. Mark progress, but you're dealt a setback. You stay in a bad spot and must pay the price. All right, so we mark progress again. Now what happens to you as you try to shoot? So you kind of hit him. You take the shot and hit him, but something happens. You're gonna pay the price. Your actions cause collateral damage or has an unintended effect.
Oh, you shot me.
Oh shoot!
What is it with your character shooting me? Is this something personal you got against me or something? Like, really?
So we mark progress against Buzzard, but yes. Go ahead, Hudson, take 1 more point of damage.
Jesus.
I look at this and I try what I try to do is I kind of try to grab the arm he's holding you by. As I'm grabbing my weapon, I'm gonna try to secure an advantage to get you free. So I kind of like grab him. So I'm gonna roll. This is gonna be okay. First of all, I'm gonna use my augmented. So when you're equipped with an advanced prosthetic, implant, or mechanical, when you make a move directly aided by the augment, envision how it gives you exceptional capability and add +1. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to grab him to free you, and I'm gonna try to use some I'm trying to get leverage. So I'm positioning myself with my my mechanical arm to try to yank his arm, rip his grasp off of you without injuring you, of course.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
So
I believe you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be with iron. So, but I get a +1. So that's +2 iron and +1 for my prosthetics. I'm gonna roll with iron. Oh wait, I get a +1 on that shit. Miss. Oh man, I rolled a 10. Oh shit. You fail on your assumption. You betrays you, pay the price, so I don't get advantage. I'm gonna pay the price.
Oh, I'm gonna pay the price. I can see it now.
Your actions cost
I knew it.
So as I grab him, you take damage.
Again, I'm at 1 hit point, guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna try to clash with him and using my mechanical arm again, trying to hit him in order for him to free you. Okay, so I'm gonna roll with iron again. I'm gonna add the +1, so this is gonna be a clash roll. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Roll +1. And stat iron. Weak hit. Mark progress. So we're gonna mark progress again. But you're dealt a counter blow or setback. You stay in a bad spot and must pay the price. So what I'm gonna do is as I strike him, he let's see. Wait. First of all, with my augment, on a strong hit with a match, your augment exceeds expectation. Take +2 on a miss. With a match, the augment is broken. You must repair and spend 3 points. Okay, I don't get anything for just a weak hit. So my setback, my bad spot, I get hurt myself. I'm gonna take damage. As he
Your arm gets hurt.
No, on a miss I would break. I didn't miss. On a miss it would break. But I didn't make it. I didn't miss. So I just physically get hurt. Like he kind of counter blows me and actually hits me. But he still has fucking initiative. That's the shit. What do you want to do? I would say it's your kind of go.
My go again. I don't know. Can we do this in this game? I'll look at him and said, if I was trying to lie to you, I wouldn't have tried to fix you first. I'm not trying to lie. I'm trying to help you. If you're gonna kill me, I guess kill me. But then what's that make you? Just another broken machine.
Okay. Are you gonna try for the progress roll? It's 8 out of 10.
I'll try the progress roll.
Right. Just roll the dice right there.
Where are they? Sorry, I'm missing.
On the shared sheet, go to the shared actor sheet, which is where your character sheet is.
Okay, I'm on that, and I see legacy assets.
See Buzzard. You see the name Buzzard
on my character sheet.
Not on your character sheet. Where your character? Yeah, on the shared sheet, which is where we all grab our character sheets. There's one that says shared.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I see Buzzard. Okay. And so the progress roll is the one on the top, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Just click it once.
Buzzard. And I get to roll. Click. You bitch.
Weak hit. On a weak hit, let's see. Progress it's not saying the result. Let's see. This would have been. What is it? Cover, suffer, combat, exploration, connection, quest. Fulfill. You try to fulfill the vows, basically what it is. So on a weak hit, as above, there is more to be done, or you realize the truth of your quest. Okay, on a strong hit, your vows fulfill. So on a weak hit, the vows fulfilled, so you succeed in what you say.
Okay.
We get to mark reward on our quest based on the difficulty. So we get the mark on the quest is formidable, which means we fill one box in the quest. So we go to legacies and we fill that whole box and we get one mark on the next box. We already have it.
Okay.
So we should have one full box and one mark on the second box for quest. It also says, but there is more to be done, or you realize the truth of your quest.
Oh, there's more to be done is the fact that I'm hoping he'll stand down.
No. You succeeded. What you just told him worked.
Yeah. It's like I have more work to do. Like I have to fix your programming. Everything it's not right. You're damaged, and it's going to take time for me to fix this. It's just going to take more time.
Okay, so basically, do you have a background vow?
No.
You want
so my background vow is going to be to fix him. That's going to be my goal.
That's your goal in this whole campaign, is to fix him completely.
Yep.
That's going to be the hardest you got to fill. So you got to make that your background vow, and it's epic. All 5 boxes. It's an epic quest.
Okay, so where does that go underneath?
That goes under your vows.
My vows.
Yeah, under progress, you make a vow.
Okay, that's what I was saying. Okay, vow. And epic's going to be full boxes.
Right. And you need to roll, well, no, this is your background vow, so you don't have to roll on.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's epic is all the hexes.
Got it. And I can edit this, right? Yeah. So I can change this to edit. Oh, here it is over here. Okay, vow. So I'm going to rename this to I'm gonna call it Buzzard to Eagle. Buzzard to Eagle in 2,000 easy steps.
Jesus. Oh man.
Okay, there we go. That's my vow.
Okay.
Okay. So that's set, and I can then close this. So that is my... Okay.
Okay. And at this point, I go check up on Viper and that other guy, which I wish I can remember his name. I'm gonna have.
It was,
I'm gonna see if I
Can we scroll up?
Yeah, we can scroll up.
Because it was a pick name.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't it like Striker or...
I want to say, yeah, I think it was. Let's see.
Slasher?
Slash was his name.
Okay, there you go. Alright, close.
So, Slash was his name.
Mine's like a iron trap. Just rusted shut. Steven knew it all the time, but his mic was muted. And
Yeah,
he
he
could say
muted
it.
the whole
That's
game.
right. Actually, I was busy scrolling up. I thought, okay, I'll find it.
So I go and check up on Slash and Viper, and I'm gonna say Viper is they're probably both hurt a bit. So I'm gonna try to fix them, because me being the bounty hunter that I am, I'm pretty sure I have skills in the human anatomy. So
Human anatomy.
Yep. So I can probably take care of being like a field medic, in a pinch. Although we do have a field medic, his name's Lucian. But
Yeah, don't worry about me, Lucian. I don't mind bleeding out here because of your inaccuracies.
So I go over
Well,
to
Ash
Viper.
has inaccuracies too.
Yeah, I know.
So I go and
I am the pilot that's getting you out of this place. You realize that, right?
I have some medical supplies in my bag, so I kind of I'm gonna try to do a heal roll on her. So let's see here, heal. All right, so I'm gonna roll. I don't think this is gonna be plus heart. Well, receive treatment from someone, mend your own wounds, obtain treatment for a companion, provide care. So this is gonna be wits. I'm providing care to someone. So roll wits plus 2. Here we go. Weak hit. Man, that 1 turned into a 6. You see that? The care is helpful. If they are wounded, clear the impact and take or give plus 2 health, so they get healed. However, the recovery costs extra time or resources. Choose one. Minus 2 resources. So we lose. I'm gonna say I use. It takes time. I'm gonna say it takes me a while to fix, because there's 2 of them injured and stuff. So it takes me a while. So I'm gonna lose 2 momentum. Which hurts. So we're there for a while as I'm taking care of them. But I would say with Buzzard's completion, this Buzzard's progress, Buzzard's a progress. You know, I'm sorry, guys. The progress of Buzzard is not a vow. So technically, we didn't complete a vow. So we need to take
Okay.
that back, that quest thing. But we did fulfill. We killing Buzzard helped us with Snake in the Grass, and right? Is this it? When you do progress? Yeah, he was just he's just he's fulfilled. Why? How do we complete this up right here? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll Snake in the Grass.
Good luck.
So we'll probably be changing. As long as I don't roll a 10, we're good. Strong hit. So
Hey.
so Snake in the Grass was only a dangerous. So take it back to only one. Let's see, back to legacies. We only had one mark, right?
Yeah, for quests, you mean?
Yeah, for quests.
Yeah.
We did. So we only had one mark, and then since it was a dangerous vow we fulfilled just now, we get strong hit with a match. Your vows fulfilled mark a reward on your quest legacy tracked by the vow's rank. Troublesome equals 1, dangerous equals 2. So we get 2 ticks. 2
Okay.
ticks.
We're one short of completing the full tick. One tick away from completing one.
Right. Now, what is fulfill your vow? Your vows fulfilled, mark a reward in your quest legacy. Boom. The vows also mark any allies who shared this vow also mark the reward. Okay, so we all did that. And this one's marked complete. All right. And after some time, both Viper and Slash get up and kind of ask Viper why we lost communication with her. The whole reason we were sent was to find her because she hadn't reported in, if you guys recall.
Yep.
So
And
this,
they hadn't seen her since I went in with Flash.
right. So this is where we need to figure out what is going on here. So I guess we're gonna let's roll some action and theme rolls. Steven, I'll let you roll.
Okay.
We're gonna try to figure out why Viper here may have stopped talking. Escalate. Let's roll the descriptor and focus. Automated dimension.
Wow, that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, and these rolls may not help. So there is. Didn't we roll for a sec? Did we roll a sector trouble? Like there's something going on in the sector. Can't remember.
No, I don't think we
I
did.
thought we did.
I think we did.
Did we?
Let me check my notes. I think we did. Let me see here in the journal if I mark that somewhere. Sector. Nope, that's not sector. Session 1. We rolled that we were sent here. Operations are false front for their true purpose. One of the Iron Ring factions. So something's going on with this area that has to do with one of the Iron Rings. We were sent here by the Daggers of the Enduring. Now whether they're the ones that sent us here, and Viper and me are their agents. So I don't think that whatever this operation false front is, it belongs to them, because they wouldn't need an informant secretly reporting to them on what's going on here, right?
Right.
Right.
So one of
No,
the other
it was to deal with the fact that there. Remember, we had the Iron Ring, but there was another organization that was outside of that was doing illegal terraforming.
Okay, so
Right.
So what's this other fact?
So she was, well, that's what I'm saying. We figured there were shipbound people, right? But now there's earthbound people or landbound people, and they are trying to terraform another planet.
Okay,
Isn't that what we thought?
Yeah, I remember
And-
that. But why did she stop communicating? That's what we're trying
Well,
to-
she was sent to try and figure out if they were doing illegal terraforming out in this region of space, and she hasn't responded back to them. So she found out some information, or she didn't report back to them because there was a communications problem. Maybe there's a carrier that got killed, because we don't have long distance communication, right? So maybe her message system was broken and she doesn't even know it.
Well, she wouldn't
You know
have
what I
been
mean?
able to send it. It would have been sent to her courier.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe she thinks that maybe the courier is killed and they've been intercepting the messages that she's been sending.
Okay, let's find out.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, let's find out if that's even true. Steven, roll a 50-50 Oracle is what Hudson thinks a fact. Yes.
Yes. So whatever method that Viper has been sending messages, so what is that going to be? Like a encoded message sent with a courier. So what kind of couriers do we deal with in space? Do we have like an AI robot, like an AI carrier pigeon that flies back to a certain location?
No,
or is
we
it a
talked about the
person?
AIs are kind of rare.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Or,
So it's being sent back by transport ship.
yeah, no, I think in our truths, it's there are other Iron Sworn. That's where Iron vows to take the messages. So the couriers are kind of Iron Sworn.
So her dead drop is being intercepted, maybe, and she has no clue.
Well, she was captured by this AI. I mean, was she just operating
sent-
like normal, not knowing about the courier? At all? We know her courier was intercepted, but does she know that he was intercepted? And why? What is Slash to her? Slash? She teamed up with Slash. Was he the courier?
Just to go and take down the AI.
Okay,
Right?
Right. They went on this, but why was she? Okay, so she went to take down this AI who obviously got messed up, and the courier. What does she know about? Like, what does she know though Like we still don't. We know that why we were sent here and stuff like that. But did they all know all this information? Like they had all the information?
Well, I guess the other question in my mind is, who sent them to do the AI? Is that the bounty?
I thought it was the bounty board.
Okay, so the bounty board. So do we get rewarded for the bounty?
Oh, Buzzard's not destroyed.
I know, but he stopped.
We would have to go try to collect that.
Well,
I guess.
well, that's what I'm saying. Do we? Because isn't that what Viper wanted? Like, okay, so we asked Viper why. I guess maybe Viper has no clue as to that her messages aren't getting through.
Okay, let's ask this. Viper, did Buzzard? What happened to the courier? I mean, she would only be interested in Buzzard. Maybe Buzzard killed the courier? Was the reasoning it stopped? The courier
Could be.
got stopped? I'm gonna say that's
Possible.
likely. All right. So, roll. Ask the Oracle. Is it likely that did Buzzard kill the courier, and that's why, and has the message, whatever message, or just he's the one that killed it. She figured Buzzard had the message because the message was missing from the courier when she found the courier dead.
Viper's female roommate was the
The courier.
Buzzard's love interest. And
Okay.
because he fell in love with Viper's roommate, who was Viper's messenger back to the guild.
Oh God.
And
That's true.
do you see what I mean?
Yes.
And so she was going after Buzzard to try and shut him down to make sure he didn't get the message out if he took it from her, sort of thing, or maybe just to avenge the fact. Well, that's a question. Who sent Buzzard?
Well, okay. So we say that that's fact then. So well, we need to find out who sent Buzzard then. So this would be this hidden faction.
Yeah.
So
the hidden faction
so she
maybe
would know
something?
she would know who this faction is, or so let's find out what type of so under factions, let's give this faction an identity of some kind. So go ahead and under faction oracles, Steven, roll what type of faction we're dealing with.
Was it identity?
Identity would be
name
like
template.
a name. Identity would be like a name.
No, there's a name template too. So
Yeah, it's the governing power, Dominion. So this faction is a governing power. It's one of the rings.
no, it'd have to be outside the ring. No.
Not necessarily.
Oh, it could be a ring. Okay. One of the rings.
One of the rings.
Okay.
Think about it. What kind of we're thinking it's an outside faction, but what about if they're really the puppets for one of the real other rings? So it's a governing ring, one of the governing power.
Maybe one of the ships doesn't want to be shipbound anymore. They want to get to a planet.
Yeah. All right. So, what's the name of this?
Name
Okay.
template.
Or are we saying it's a? Yeah. What's the name?
We haven't named all of the.
No, we haven't.
20.
Okay, so you roll a legacy and an affiliation. So roll one of each. Click on legacy and click on affiliation. Unified.
Unified Union.
The Unified Union is the name of the next.
I would do. Just roll affliction again. Maybe.
Or we could just pick Syndicate. Undying Syndicate. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds better than Unified Union.
Yeah.
All right, so the Undying Syndicate is this second ring that is doing this. All right. Um, and what are we already know they're so we're saying they're trying to terraform a planet. They're terraforming a planet unauthorized by the other four rings. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but they're trying to do it, on the sly sort of thing. They don't want to be.
I don't think it's to live in. I don't think so because they would have done that long time ago, and I don't think that's a reason to do it hidden because we're colonizing planets already anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but these guys are ship bound, so
well,
because that's why they didn't want to leave the ship. They wanted to stay in the ships. They didn't want to go on to planets. I thought we discussed that in the very beginning.
Yeah. But then that wouldn't explain why. But that's a self thing. That doesn't. That's a self.
Yeah. Well,
prison.
what if the one ring doesn't, like one of the rings doesn't want to be on a ship anymore, but they can't come out and say it? I don't know.
Okay, that's possible.
What was didn't we have a conflict for Themis as well? Maybe it has to do with that. I'm trying to find it to see.
I don't think we I didn't write anything down. I need to go back. But no, I don't think we rolled on there was any other than it was being terraformed and stuff. We didn't put conflicts or anything like that. We didn't go that deep into the planet's problems.
Oh, okay.
But I guess we need to do that at this point. Unless we come up with it ourselves. Why are they terraforming? I don't think it's because they want to come off the ship, only because that's something that I thought we decided that only one of the ships was like that. We all came in ships. The five rings are self-imposed, staying in the ship because all humanity spread throughout. Like we have settlements, orbitals, and that kind of stuff. So now, all of us are not on these ships, and in
our settlement projects, I found it was terraforming and warfare. So maybe they're trying to make some kind of weapons depot there.
Okay.
Well, because we got kicked out of our solar system by an enemy.
Right.
And maybe we're trying to... And there's an enemy inside this territory that we said basically kicked the other guys, and so when they got kicked out, they went to our solar system.
Right.
So maybe they're trying to research a weapon against one of those two groups.
Yeah.
And they're using terraforming. Maybe they're trying to terraform the planets as a weapon system where they can actually wipe out an entire planet by terraforming it and making it uninhabitable for the enemy.
Okay.
The Genesis project from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I wasn't saying Star Trek, but the shoe fits, I guess.
Okay. So she tells us this, so where is this group at right now? Does she where do you think she will tell us this group is? Are they on this platform or they are on the planet right now? Question.
Oh, good question.
I think they would be on the planet.
Okay, let's find out. Roll Oracle. Do you think it's likely they're on the planet? Or 50-50? Or unlikely? I don't know.
I think it's likely that they're on the planet.
Okay, go ahead and roll likely under likely. Let's see if they're yes on the planet or no on the planet. Yeah, okay, they're on the planet. Okay. So are there a lot of these people? Like this group that's here? Well, there's a faction, so they have it's not obviously the whole ring. It's just they have a group working.
Yeah,
Okay,
Like
so,
a secret.
so they probably
secret
have a base down there that they're operating out of, some kind of base.
And the thing, they don't want to test this technology out on the ring or on one of the ships of the ring, so they're using a planet to do it on.
So now what? No, our mission was to find out why she stopped communicating. We figured out that the reason she stopped communicating was her. Now, obviously, did this robot was this robot corrupted by this faction? I'm guessing, yeah. Um, so they know that she was a spy, basically.
Mhm.
Does she know if they had? So there's got to be a few of these guys in this platform.
Maybe one of the other rings is trying to sabotage this weapon.
Oh, a third ring involved?
A third ring that basically is trying to stop it from happening because they are scared of the enemy, and the enemy is trying to stop it from happening. So they've convinced. You know what I mean? Like, they basically intimidated one of the other rings to stop the weapons research against them.
Okay.
I don't know if we know it. It's
No,
kind of like, 3/4 of the way through the movie when you figure out this plot.
no, it
So.
doesn't matter. All right, so okay, so I'm trying to picture how we get this third ring involved. Like, how do we know about this third ring, or how does that come into this current story? We know that.
Well, does our characters know it, or are we just metagaming?
No, there's no metagaming here. There's no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So what I would say is maybe she's suspected, or maybe the third robot, like the robot was sent in by the third ring, right? We got to come up with names for these rings.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's find out if there's a third ring involved, and I'm gonna say. Okay, we'll give it a 50-50. Was the robot sent by the third ring? And if it's no, then it was sent by this.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that, Steven. 50-50. Yes or no? Let's find out. If it was sent by the syndicate or a third faction. Yes, it was sent by a third faction.
Maybe it was just sent by the enemy.
Nope.
Yes, it was.
So another
third
faction
sent it.
But why would it stop us? We're trying to figure out. So there's a third. That's the thing. Why would the third faction send a robot to mess with her, who's an agent for us, for my faction, who is investigating the syndicate? See where I'm going with that?
We have a lot of days in there and not names.
Okay, well, let's name this third faction. Go ahead and roll the name template on the factions, Steven. Steven's our official ruler.
Okay.
You can come up with ideas too.
Okay.
Let's start talking.
Template again.
Get the.
So if the faction.
Right, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, legacy affiliation. Azure. Okay, the Azure Coalition. So the Azure Coalition is this third.
Azure Coalition. Okay.
Azure Coalition. Yeah.
The Azure Coalition is trying to
Maybe they're
And,
trying to cause discord between the other two factions by interrupting their.
So let's just say Viper works for Group A or Ring A. So works for your ring. Would that make sense? What's the name of your ring?
The daggers of enduring.
Okay, so the daggers, we'll call them for short. That's one of them. The Azures Coalition. So a Azure. And what was in there was 5 of them. I'm just writing them out on a piece of paper here. so-
Undying.
Undying.
You can write them. You can create notes in the journal.
Yeah.
I'm creating a session. I'm creating a session note right now.
The Undying, and then we still don't know the other 2 groups. Okay. So the daggers sent us to go and find out why Viper was not reporting in on the progress of the Undying.
Right.
Or the group, like a portion of the Undying that was developing a genocide weapon or some sort of weapon.
Right.
Okay. So if the Undying was trying to produce a Genesis weapon, which is a terraforming weapon basically, the rest of the ring disagreed with it. So the daggers, so I would probably say the Undying, not the Azures, the Undying were trying to stop Viper from reporting back to the daggers.
Right.
Okay. And the robot
Would have been sent by them.
would have been sent by the Undying.
Right.
But if the Azures were trying to make it look like the daggers, so maybe
Not sure where the third faction comes in.
well, that's what I'm trying to say is maybe it is the Azures are trying to work just working with a concept here.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with the third. I mean, we have 5. We know there's 5 factions.
5
But
factions,
right now, I'm not sure if the Azures didn't send the robot. Not sure how they fit in or how we would know they even evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're trying to set up some kind of union with the Undying.
Maybe what if both the Azures and the Undying are both working together to do the Genesis weapon?
Let's find out. Or
Okay, no, I'm throwing out the
no, it's possible. Okay, I'm gonna say it's probably likely because I don't think the Undying would just go on their own. They probably would go with if there's another ring with them. I would see that more likely as happening. So
yeah, and I'm wondering. Okay, go ahead. We'll figure this out first. Answer is
yep,
yes.
that's a yes.
So the Azures and the Undying are working together on this Genesis weapon, and the Azures sent Buzzard to
To
shut
stop.
down Viper.
Yeah, shut down Viper, and they killed and Buzzard.
So maybe Buzzard is actually a. Oh wait. Okay, let me throw out this idea. What if the Undying is trying to frame the Azures and used one of Azure's robots? So maybe Azure's Buzzard is one of Azure's robot designs, and the Undying sent Buzzard to get rid of Viper. So if the daggers came looking and they find Buzzard, they're going to blame the Azures. Or the other way around.
True, but we wouldn't know that.
No, that's what I'm saying. We wouldn't, but I'm just.
Yeah, no.
How do we write it into the story? Because we're writing around loops.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying is how do we know this happened and
we
you know
we don't.
don't.
Our characters wouldn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I say. Where does metagaming start? Where does player concept start?
Well,
so maybe this is the story.
This is story building.
Yeah.
This whole game is story building. So, this is not there's a set quest that we have to, we come up with things on the fly. So yeah. So okay, that's possible. Okay, so they're not working. Well, we just determined they're working together. So I'm not sure why
they are. Because they're basically. I'm wondering, like, for instance, say the daggers, and like, the council said, no, we're not going to do a Genesis weapon. That is wrong. It goes against UN policies or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the two of them said, we have to do what we have to do. We can ask for forgiveness later, right?
Right.
And the Undying is sitting there saying, well, I'm not going to get caught by doing this bullshit. If I am going to get caught, I'm going to make it look like somebody else did it. So they use the Azure's robot to frame the Undying reprograms the Azure's robot. And so when Viper dies, if they investigate it, it's going to point back to the Azures, and the Undying can sit there and go, yeah, I don't know why they did that.
It's possible.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Well, a concept.
That's a concept. Okay, but right now we're looking at Buzzard. Now, would we recognize him just off the fly as...
Oh, no. I'm saying that...
Yeah. So our characters don't know this, but yes.
We don't... We just know his design is of ring technology.
Right.
And it looks like it's Azure's programming.
Okay.
Or we might if we investigate it. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay, so that's gonna be, I guess we're gonna write that in as something for our character to discover.
Well, that's why I'm doing this epic quest to deprogram this robot, maybe to find the secrets that it's stuck inside of it.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So that is find out.
There's a lot of encryption inside a Buzzard, and because it was programmed very, very quickly, that's why he's so fucked up. So I need to deprogram him and figure out information that was lost inside of him. I don't know.
Yeah, no, all good. But right now we need to figure out why. How do we? So what information? Was she trying to send? So she was trying to send this information. So she tells us that they're creating a weapon on planet, and there's the base.
She has the information. She tried to give it to her roommate.
Did we ask if she knew exactly which faction? We asked that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she knows that the Undying Syndicate. As far as we know, she only has the Undying Syndicate's name.
Right. She realizes that's the Undying Syndicate that's that's working to create the Genesis weapon.
Right. They're in-
But that's what I'm saying is the Undying Syndicate is the actual syndicate. So what if we were to give, because they're not going to say, hey, we're the Undying Syndicate and we're working towards doing the Genesis weapon. What if there's an organization which we give a name, like the Dark Brotherhood? I don't know.
Okay.
And that is somehow we don't realize that the Dark Brotherhood is related to the Undying.
Okay. So they're like a fringe group.
Yeah, it's they're working. They're a Black Ops, for instance. Throwing it out there. Oh, that'd be a good one.
So they're
The
scavengers.
fringe group is the Scavengers. So maybe they're using the Scavengers, or they're using the title of the Scavengers. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? What was the name of your group there? Steven?
I think they were called the Scavengers. I'm looking through my notes to
So
see.
I just rolled secretly supporting a revivaled faction. So exactly what we're talking about. So this fringe group of scavengers, Dark Brotherhood.
Well, I'm just saying. I wonder if it's a Dark Brotherhood, but they're using, they're making it look like they're part of the Scavengers. Like they paint their ships to look like scavenger ships, but they're
Okay.
really not part of the Scavengers.
That makes so that means that
Oh, that
that
works.
group that means that group of scavengers earlier.
Yes.
were
Yes.
them.
Yes.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I'm just throwing it out there.
No, that's what the fucking dice say it is. Holy shit. Okay.
So Steven thought he was realizing that they were actually not scavengers, but I don't know.
No. But there was a group of scavengers. No. We ran into Steven's
Oh, that's
people.
right. That's right.
I'm talking about the scavengers when we were at that abandoned ship, the derelict
Yes,
ship earlier.
that's right. So the scavengers there are, and they tried to get rid of us.
right, and
Right.
and that's when you used your you pretended to be a salvager.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So.
Bastards.
Okay.
But do we know this? That's the question. We were making it up, but our characters know the shit. No, they don't.
No. Well, she has certain information. So I'm gonna say that she knows that there is a group of scavengers operating, for someone.
Or somebody.
But
yes.
the operations, but the operations, this operation that's secret, she was investigating it, so she has to have an idea. She knows it's on the planet side. That's where they're operating, and they're trying to create some kind of weapon. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the information she's trying to forward. And she knows that they're using scavengers probably scavenger
As a
ships
cover.
as a cover to mask the supplies needed to do this operation that they're doing in the
Right.
bay.
Right.
And
And
she
the
obviously-
scavengers work outside
yeah.
the ring, right?
And she was obviously, for them to try to take her out, she was off. She's here on the platform. She's not on the planet. So whatever. So she was tracking somebody. She had to be tracking somebody on this platform. That's the liaison for the scavenger group, or something. Right? Why? Otherwise,
Right.
wouldn't she be on the planet?
Yeah. So has she found them yet, or does she have a clue who it is?
I'm guessing she was getting information, so she kind of knows where they're at, right?
Oh, okay. I'm bottom out. Sorry.
Huh?
I'm reading out on my internet speed. Sorry, I missed everything you said.
Oh.
Sorry.
What I was saying is that she's on the platform. So she was tracking somebody from the scavenger group on the platform. Otherwise, she would be on the planet. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is he cutting out now? Okay.
No, I'm not cutting out. Did you hear me?
Okay.
Did you hear
So
what I
what you're saying is, yeah, all I heard was, so what you're saying is, and then you cut out again. So my
Okay.
bad.
Okay, what I
Right.
said was she's on the platform. So whoever she was
Right.
following has got to be on this platform.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. So scavengers working out of this platform.
Yeah, or the scavengers are obviously going from planet side to here, but whoever she was getting this information from, either following them or maybe an informant of hers. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be on this platform.
Oh, what if his girlfriend was part of the scavengers, or not his girlfriend, but her roommate?
Okay. All right.
Her roommate was part of the scavengers, and the scavengers were trying to, or she was going to defect and tell her the truth, like tell Viper the truth.
Well,
And
Viper
they
got
used,
was Viper.
and they used Viper's roommate. Let's give her a name. Cynthia.
Okay.
Okay, so Cynthia was Viper's roommate, and Cynthia wanted to tell Viper what the truth was, and the syndicate found out about this, and they sent Buzzard in to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And when they killed her, then Viper was gonna go after the truth and get rid of Buzzard, and maybe try to get the information out of Buzzard to get proof that he was sent there by somebody.
Okay, but I thought we said that the roommate was the courier.
Yeah, it was the courier. Wouldn't that be a good cover? Maybe the courier was passing messages on.
But then
Being messages.
then the courier would be the informant, not Viper.
It's a double. Like a double. What do you call them? A spy for both sides. What do you call them?
Yeah, but I mean,
Double agent.
Double agent.
The courier has to go fly to another system to give them. What I'm saying is the daggers would be getting their information from the courier, so the courier would be traveling back and forth to the daggers. Is what I'm saying. So they wouldn't have time to also go and just stay and stick around and get information to then bring it to Viper to then take it to the daggers. Well, somebody had to take the information, and then that information stopped coming to the daggers, and that's why I was sent. So the courier is still a different person, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I agree. The courier. So the courier we said was killed by Buzzard. So
Yes.
And that was either the roommate. It doesn't have to be the roommate, but that's why we came, because that courier stopped coming.
Yeah, messages stopped getting through.
Right.
And
So
so, but does Viper? So that's what I'm saying. If Viper kept sending the messages to the same informant, then she would have probably tried to get it back a different way. But if she doesn't know the informant's dead, the messages are basically getting picked off ahead of time. But Viper's still sending them through, thinking they're getting through.
true, but she would still be. Well, she would be. I don't think it's like she's just sending and transmitting them for somebody to pick them up. She would be handing these things would
Well,
be.
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Okay, so this is what I'm getting at is, let's just pick the three of us. So if I have the information, Viper, right? I go to you and I send you the information that I've gathered. So here's the package I give to you. You're still alive, right? But then you send on to Steven by a drop site, like a blind drop, right? But the enemy has already gathered that information, right? You drop it off at a blind, you fold it up, put it in an encrypted USB, stick it on a piece of gum and stick it to the bottom of a bench and walk away, right? I'm still thinking my messages are getting through to you. You're still thinking the messages are to the daggers, but the daggers are not getting the messages. So that's
Okay.
why you were sent. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, but who is the informant? I mean, who is the courier? We said the courier
We
is the
don't know.
roommate.
It's a. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So if she's the informant, if she's the one who's dropping the messages off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now she's dead, and Viper's trying to figure out where she is.
Okay.
What happened to her?
Okay.
Maybe we don't know. Like maybe Viper doesn't know Cynthia's dead.
Okay. But is Cynthia the informant or the courier? That's where I'm lost, because the courier is the one sending the messages to the daggers. The informant would be feeding Viper information. Not both.
Okay. Well, work around with it.
Let's see. So, okay, let me think. All right. So the roommate, I agree. The roommate, okay, is the informant. So there's a courier that's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So Buzzard killed the courier, because that's why we're not getting information. So the informant is probably still alive,
Okay.
unless he killed both of them.
No, I don't think he did. I don't know.
Okay,
Or-
no, let's find out. Unlikely that he killed both of them. Roll, Steven, unlikely. Is the informant dead? It's unlikely. That's what I'm figuring. One of them, both of them can't be dead. No.
No, the informant is not dead.
Okay. So the roommate's still alive,
So Cynthia is still alive.
but probably missing. Or
Yep.
Or okay, I mean probably missing. I don't know, because if Buzzard was set to kill the courier, which he succeeded, then he was in love with something. That's what we figured. It was a love
Mhm.
dangerous robot
Well, that's what is that it was
in love with the roommate,
right.
and who was the informant. That's a coincidence. Maybe that's what they fucked up. He was sent to kill both of them, killed the courier, and then something got messed up, and then he.
This is turning into Godzilla. Or not Godzilla, but King Kong. No, I can't kill her. She's my woman, sort of thing.
So
Buzzard's taken her and hit her somewhere.
okay, so did he? Well, maybe did he take her back? Okay.
To the dump somewhere.
Because he
Or to the
had Viper.
scrapyard.
He had Viper and Slash in this area, which should be here then.
Mhm. So is that something you asked the Oracle?
I'm guessing
We already know the roommate's still alive.
yeah. Where is she?
Yeah. So is that a location? Or is that something we have to find out? Do we have to convince the robot or something?
Does the robot know? Did the robot actually kidnap the love interest? Or, I mean, why would Viper? Well, Viper was sent to kill the messed up AI. Well, she went because she thought Buzzard took the roommate, but when we did all this, we only found 2 people, not 3.
So who put the reward up to kill Buzzard? That's the question.
Let's find out. Let's find out what type of group, what type of, let me see here. I think we rolled all that and He is a bounty hunter. So I think she went to help Slash. Is the reason she was doing this. So we asked the bartender, if I recall. Refused reputation, soldier friendly. Yeah. Yeah, I think she went to track Buzzard down. At the time, we don't know why. We just determined he was sent to kill the informant and the courier. The informant's still alive. Maybe I would think that she knew that Buzzard killed the courier and assumed that her roommate was next. Tracked Buzzard down with the bounty. Found out Slash was tracking this uncontrolled robot for some reason.
Maybe Cynthia got away and is just hiding somewhere, and the robot was trying to find her, but Viper stepped in.
Okay, that sounds good. So if the robot was trying to find her, he doesn't know where she is. Right?
No, he doesn't.
Does Viper know where she's hiding?
Question, Oracle.
50-50. Steven, I guess. Okay.
Sorry, hit the. No,
Maybe
she
we're
doesn't.
Nope.
So Viper went after the robot where Buzzard took Cynthia and found out that the Buzzard doesn't know where Cynthia is, and they're both looking for her, and Cynthia's in hiding.
Right.
So that's not good.
So we gotta find Cynthia, but Buzzard stopped looking for it. Now the question is can Buzzard be shut down, or is this program still going?
Well, you didn't fix his programming. You
No, I
convinced him.
didn't. I convinced him that I was willing to help him. Is his AI that smart that he's convinced me that I'm supposed to help him? Is he programming me and I'm not programming him? Wait, hold on.
Well, our players know some of this stuff, but
That's what I'm saying.
so
Where do we
so
start?
Viper knows that he killed the carrier. Well, no, we said she doesn't know either. Well, no, because we determined that she knew. That's the only reason she would buy this robot. So, my head hurts. I needed a week to think about this. Let me see. Think. All right, so we gotta pick a direction. What do we want to do? We want to find Cynthia. We want to kill Buzzard.
I'm a companion.
Your companion. He's not your companion yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, how does one reach companionship?
You have to form a bond.
Okay, so I gotta figure out how to form a bond.
Yeah, you gotta forge a bond. I mean, you right now you can't form a bond with Buzzard because you'd fail. You know, you're gonna have to try. You're gonna have to do some stuff to try to form a bond. But your vow is to fix him.
So if I give him Cynthia, will he be my friend? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, let me give you your target so you can dismember him.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now you'll be my friend. Did I help you? You help me. I'm thinking outside the box here. There's no stupid idea.
No, I didn't say that. Like, well, we don't know where Cynthia is. But Buzzard would know that he didn't kill her, so I guess Viper tells us everything up to now that she knows, which is weapons being built on planet side. Somebody sent this robot to kill her courier, who killed her courier, and and her informant's missing. Her roommate Cynthia is missing. So that's what we. So what do we want to try to do? Find the Cynthia.
We have to try and find Cynthia, and we have to decommission Buzzard from completing his mission.
Did you just say you want? Okay, so Ash.
No, I'm
looks
not
at
saying. I'm looking at you to say, well, if we go after Cynthia, do we even know Buzzard was trying to get Cynthia? That's the question. So ask Viper.
Well, Viper. No, I thought we determined that that's the reason she
Okay.
was.
So that
hunting
is
him.
the reason. Okay, good, cool.
Oh,
So she went after Buzzard. Now, how's she gonna like me hanging out with Buzzard? Or, yeah.
Well, right now you haven't even reprogrammed him, so I don't.
No, I'm not. So that's what I'm saying. So how do
so
I?
he's probably still in and can kill as soon as he sees Cynthia. He's probably gonna kill her.
Yes. So can I try to reprogram him? Question mark. He's probably not gonna let me.
That's your epic vow.
I know. That's what it is.
That's not gonna happen in one row, bro.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So
No, you're gonna need to. It's gonna take
him
me
with
time
me.
to do that.
can I? Okay. So how can I? I'm basically gonna have to take Buzzard and go somewhere else while you guys go and find Cynthia.
I kind of like tell you you're gonna have to shut that thing down for now, till we figure this out.
Can I figure out how to do that? That's the question.
I would say you would know how to do that. He's still a robot.
Okay. So then I would, if I shut him down, I'd also remove his power supply.
I'll say let's do this. What do you need us to
Okay.
do?
I don't know. What do I need to do? So it's going to be moves, right?
Well, doesn't have to. Everything doesn't have to be a roll, but
Okay, then.
But
I-
I mean, if you know how to do it, let me see if there's an actual move that is relevant. This would be a face danger roll, bro. You're gonna
Of
attempt
course it
something
would be.
risky or react to imminent threat because this is risky.
Mhm.
He's probably not gonna like you trying to turn him off.
No disassemble. I know.
So and you're probably gonna use your shadow. I'm assuming you're gonna.
Oh
let me see
yeah,
it.
you got it.
Okay. Hopefully you
Or
have a high
edge.
momentum. Or edge is fast. You're gonna try to shut him off fast. You're gonna run at him and turn.
No, just hang him out, rub his back, and then press the button. Okay. This would be face danger. There it is.
The question is, you're gonna shut him down
Oh.
here. Who the hell's gonna carry this thing around?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back to the ship with him and then try and shut him down,
Oh, by
or at least
yourself?
close
Okay.
close to the ship.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So that way he destroys our ship when he gets mad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Close to the ship. He won't know it's our ship. I'm just gonna go close to the ship. Speed,
okay.
mobility, agility, or expertise, focus, observation, would be deception, stealth, or trickery. So, I know where his button is to shut him off. I just have to trick him for me getting close to it.
Um,
Or I could try and just.
Is he gonna follow us everywhere? That's the question.
Okay. So I'd have to persuade him to come with us? Probably. Compel him to come with me?
I mean, I know that you wooed him, but is he like? He's not. He's still a killer robot, apparently. Because he's still gonna want to do that mission. He's on a mission. That's why we're scared to leave him on. So I'm gonna
Right.
say he's not gonna just come with you. So you can trick him. Say, oh God, Viper. What do you, Viper? What do you think we should do? Let's ask Oracle. It's gonna go. So So what do you? So we're gonna try to convince this robot to follow us close to the ship, or we're just gonna try to shut him down here.
Well, we can always shut him down here and then figure out how to move a piece of metal afterwards.
All right.
And it's better that he's here.
All right. So you kind of like point.
Face
you gonna
danger.
Shut him off.
Yeah.
Yep. Face danger.
Face the danger.
Boy, here we go.
And I gotta go with speed, mobility, and agility. I'm just gonna lunge for the button.
Okay. Let's hope you don't have to like destroy him, and that's gonna break your vow. Which is
I know,
gonna make you.
I know.
This is bad.
Okay, I'm going speed, mobility. Okay, so edge.
Yep.
And it's not really. Now, can I use gearhead for this in any way? When you move to craft, repair, repurpose, or modify equipment or technology. Is it really? Not really, eh? Okay. Face the danger. Here we go, boys.
Strong hit.
Oh yeah.
You're successful. Take +1 momentum. So you go in with, if you see the switch and without even blinking, you go plick. I'm gonna
Okay,
say
guys.
I don't think it's just as easy to switch. I think it's you're able to pull his primary power core. or
Power
something.
supply. Yeah. Shut him down. Okay. I'm just gonna take this power supply out, just so it doesn't accidentally get hooked back up again. And anybody got a record that we can lift this thing and carry it back to the ship?
I kind of like. Let's find something. I'm sure there's kind of like stuff like little like metal floating
Ollies?
platforms or something. You know, something that
Hover dolly.
hover dollies that we're able to take him. So we load him up on something like that, and I tell you,
Yeah.
take him to the ship, and then we cover him. So I cover him with like a big tarp. We don't want.
And I think the other thing is when I get back to the ship, I'm gonna check him over to make sure there's no other tracking devices on him too.
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, though, I think we need to find this Cynthia. What do you think?
Yes, we do.
Lucian?
I think so.
All right. All right. So me and Lucian. So this will be, I guess.
Gather information.
Well, we need. Well, this is more of a. Well, we need to like. This is gonna be a vow. It's gonna be a quest to find Cynthia. So, vow. Let's see. And I'm going to roll to see how hard this thing is. Hopefully, it's not too hard. Let's see. Do. Miscellaneous. Session. We got to make a vow. So this would be under. Right. Quests. Alright, quests. Swear vow. Me. I gotta make a certain rank. I thought there was a role to determine the quest's rank. Let's see if we can find out. for right now, I guess I'm gonna make this another dangerous quest, Val.
Yeah, because we know at least one person's after her.
So I'm gonna roll swear an iron vow. Find the Cynthia. Find Cynthia. Viper's informant. Viper's informant. All right, here we go. It's gonna be heart, which is +1. Strong hit. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Nice.
You're emboldened and it's clear what you must do, which is find Cynthia. Take +2 momentum. All right. That worked. All right.
So do we both take +2 momentum, or just you?
No, I take the +2 momentum. Sorry. And so we need to try to find the Cynthia. So we asked Viper what her last known location is, I guess, which would be their apartment or room or whatever.
That makes sense.
Let's see if we can find some clues about. So she kind of leads us over there. And when we get there, I'm assuming you're going to go in there and do your fancy magic, try to figure this out. I don't know.
Right.
You're Gandalf, so you tell me.
So would that be gather information?
Yeah, that would be gather information. Although I'm technically a bounty hunter, I think I get something. That's their backgrounds. When you take a bounty contract, no, this is a bounty contract.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
That didn't look good.
Your investigation unearths a dire threat or reveals an unwelcome truth that undermines your quest. Pay the price. Oh, Lucian. I don't know what it is between both of you two guys, but man.
We're in trouble now.
Roll that story clue. Let's or pay the price. It's obviously a bad thing. Leads to a distant or unfamiliar place. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. So, okay. So, what I think happens is, we find, a message, left for Viper by maybe the Syndicate, stating, don't bother trying to locate your informant. She's no longer in the platform.
That makes sense.
No.
No?
No, I'm just saying no, that's gonna suck.
And she probably looks at us and says they took her planet side.
Yeah, that would definitely be an unfamiliar place.
You're gonna have to go there, get her, and she still has information, and she can prove to the daggers everything I've discovered so far. She'll be our witness with the other. We'll need her if the daggers are gonna bring it up to the Council of Five. So great. So this became find Cynthia, and rescue her. I think
You
the
can't
other.
just make things easy, can you? Mm-mm, no.
Nope. Gotta
Nope.
have those tins in there.
Yeah, I think this Find Cynthia Viper's informant just went up to formidable. Okay, well, we I kind of like look at you and say, well, let's get back to the ship. Looks like we're gonna have to go back to the planet. And I tell Viper, um, watch yourself here. Um, we'll be back to come to get you. I'm gonna say she kind of like says, "Nah, I'm coming with you."
Come with us. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna think she's gonna want to come. Why is she gonna wait? She is a bounty hunter.
Cynthia's my friend. I'm coming with.
So, not shortly after you get on board with the tin can you want as a pet, just you
Companion.
want to bring a freaking viper to freaking want to tame it. I gotta show you a video. I gotta find it. A video. This lady has like a pet python.
Oh.
And she goes to she has like an educational video, and she goes to grab the snake, and the snake, she's like, what's the matter? And as soon as she gets close to the snake, you see the head, and the python bites her hand and then starts wrapping around her. She's struggling, and another guy starts trying to take the snake off of her, and she's like, and then the blood starts coming down onto the ground, and she's like, get the hook. And then the guy that's videotaping, he's like, do you want me to stop videotaping? And she's like, no, just keep filming. Wait, don't let it get it. The snake starts trying to kill her, and one guy's trying to help her, and the other guy's just filming.
Wow.
Oh man. The way a video starts, she's like, hi baby, what are you trying?
Shut up, crazy lady. You don't know me.
And here we have a robot that to me kind of represents this same
You just don't understand them like I do.
Alright. So us three, we get on board, and we're like, we're gonna have to go to this planet. Hope you're down flying us there.
Yeah, got it all fixed up. I should be fine.
Oh yeah.
Buzzard's all situated back there.
Great. Well,
She coming with?
she is.
You sure it's a good idea? You know, women aboard a ship and all that.
Oh, wow. Don't you have like one health?
Yep.
You're all fucked up and stuff. I kind of like look at you and I'm like, hold on, let's take care of you. So I kind of like I'm gonna try to heal you a bit.
Try and heal me. That's a famous last words.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to heal you a bit.
Yeah. Not heal you, just try.
This is plus heart. I only have +1.
That's when the doctor sits there and goes, well, I'm really a veterinarian, but I can try and help you.
Miss.
You're gonna fucking kill me.
So now we don't have our pilot and mechanic.
The hated, ineffective, and situation worse is pay the price. Let's see what happens here. Something of value is lost or destroyed. Okay, so as I'm trying to use this like spray to seal some of the wounds, my mechanical hand, I miscalculate pressure, and I crush the thing. So our supply drops down to 3.
Nice.
And I'm like,
You know, maybe I can just go to the clinic in town. It's not that far away. I'm sure I'll find it.
well, we don't have time for to rest. Do we? Or we?
Well,
You look hurt.
I'm not feeling the greatest. No. But, you know, the show has to go on. I get all that. But maybe they just have some quicker fixer picker uppers.
Well,
At this time of the year, you know, like the year we're in, it's like there's not vending machines that have like a fix me up.
no. Remember what we said. Go back to the truths.
Yeah.
We said under the truths. I guess you can go to one of the. We can see if we can find
A street doctor.
one of the. The riggers.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
they
right.
create basic organs and liver replacements, basically.
I don't think I'm that bad off. Do you?
No, I don't think so either. When someone suffers a grievous wound, they often turn to a rigger for a mechanical solution. So I would say yeah for the basic stuff. Try.
I'm just saying, like we only have 5 health, so if 5 is full health, feeling great, and everything else, 1 is like
just understand
death's door,
zero.
so-
Zero doesn't mean you're dead.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
0 doesn't mean okay you're dead. Just, it's not good, but it's not like you're dead. Well, let's see. You're hurt.
Steven's character can't heal anybody. No.
No, I have about the same plus as he does.
Oh, okay.
And with
Is there a
my
med-
with
is there a
with my
med bay on our
tens,
ship?
Well,
Is
I
there
guess.
a med bay on a ship? No.
Yeah, no, the ship is equipped with a med bay and stuff like that. I probably. So I mean, we can try to. I kind of like. Just give me a second. I'm gonna roll. Rolling. All right. There we go. Sit still.
That doesn't feel good.
is that another 10 I see?
Yeah. Oh. A friend, companion, or ally is in harm's way, or you are, if alone. Oh shit.
So you put me in harm's way again.
You
You know, I don't think you need to use a knife to fix a cut. I just saying.
No, I think you squirm a bit, and I think what happens is you're squirming so much, and Lucian's trying to help me, and he gets hurt. So I kind of like accidentally hurt him in the process. So Lucian, drop a health, since our man here is pretty low. I'm like, look, just take it easy. You'll be fine. You stay on the ship. Okay?
I'm on the ship.
Okay. All right.
I'll wrap up my wounds that just got inflicted on me by used to.
With friends like us, who needs enemies?
Exactly. What could possibly go wrong? Everything? Okay, where do you want to go? Don't worry about me. I'll bleed to death over here. At least I'll die flying the way I like it.
We're gonna have to make our way to the planet.
Okay.
So this is gonna be I don't know if it's an expedition. We know where the planet is. But let me see. Tell me, it's exploration. It's not an exploration.
Navigation.
Yeah, it would be navigation. What is that?
For me, navigation, it's just take a. It doesn't really say what navigation does.
It does.
When
Would
you
it be
set
set a course?
a course, that's what I have.
Undertake an expedition. Let me see. When you trailblaze a route through perilous space, journey over hazardous terrain, or survey a mysterious site. Yeah, we're undertaking an expedition. So we're gonna. So it says, give the expedition a name and rank. We're gonna set an expedition. So this is gonna be progress. So I'm gonna add progress. Travel to, what's the name of the planet?
Amos.
Well, we're going to the station. What's the station on the planet? Do we name it? Let's see here.
Well, the planet was Themis.
Themis,
The
Themis,
station,
right.
yeah.
Travel to Themis.
Starfall was the.
No, Starfall is the orbital we're on. So we determined Themis had a settlement, right? It's a rocky world. We're saying it has a base.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a settlement. Let me see. It says none, but that's not true. There's a base there. What are the type of settlements? Go to the planets. Settlements. Planet side.
Well, don't we already know that it's a covert base?
Yeah. I'm just putting a planet side settlement. It's a base. So settlement, covert base. Just putting it here. Base. But we haven't really rolled what it is and stuff, like what it looks like or anything from space yet. But okay, so travel to Themis. Travel to covert base. On the planet Themis. Here we go. So it's gonna be. We know where the planet is. Because of Viper, we know where the base is. So it's gonna be a troublesome. Because we gotta know where we're going. So I'm sure she'll give you the coordinates to do that. All right, so you're gonna undertake an expedition. Who wants to roll on this?
Undertake an expedition.
Go ahead, Steven. Yeah, roll. Well, actually, no. I guess it would be
No, me. Yeah. And so if I click on this, we're going to. Are we wanting to get down there under the radar, or
I would
just
say, yeah, we
move
don't
it?
want to get blown out of the. We don't know if they have turrets. Covert
Okay.
base.
So stealthily go down to the planet. Follow the safest path. Are we setting a course? No, we're just doing.
No, we're undertaking the
Okay.
first. Wow, look at that.
Get the hell out of here.
Wow, look at that 10, bro. That's a fucking miss. You're waylaid by a crisis or arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship. So it doesn't say we leave, we take off. Okay.
Yeah.
We're waylaid by crisis or arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship or threat. So pay the price.
So
Let's find out.
the base knows we're coming.
I guess no. I guess I say we arrive at a waypoint. So we're in space. So Steven under space. Find
have to pay
out
the price?
what's the peril, what's the stellar object we run into, or the waypoint. Yeah, the stellar object. It's under oracles under space. That probably is not what we were supposed to. No, that's not. We need to roll. I guess what
Okay.
peril? Right, roll peril. Forget that stellar object thing. What peril do we find? Where we, as we're in space?
90.
The compartment catches fire or is breached.
This
That
ship.
makes more sense.
This ship. I'm telling you.
So as we were headed toward the planet, I guess there's some fucking space debris that starts you run into, like not you know how planes run into pigeons, but you start
Yep.
running into some debris in space.
Okay,
And-
so I'll stop the ship and I'm going to run back and try and make the repairs.
Okay.
So repair, roll.
Well, first
Get a
of
plus.
all, what we're saying then is that the ship itself takes damage. So let me fix that. As we are saying, there's an integrity, so we lose integrity. Okay. So when the ship takes integrity damage, let's see.
I have the ship sheet.
That's a suffer.
So it's going to suffer in integrity.
Yeah.
Just gonna drop down to a 3.
No, I just
Or
dropped
just-
it to 4.
Oh, you dropped it to 4. Okay. We'll say.
So you stop the ship immediately.
Yep.
Okay.
And run back and try and put out the fire and
Okay.
try and fix it.
Okay.
So the damn 10s are back.
Weak hit. You gain a repair point as appropriate to the situation per the table. So we're in the field, so you get
Yeah.
1 point. You
So-
can exchange it.
Integrity of the vehicle, move it up by 1. So
Yeah.
fixed it.
So you
So
fix
it's back up to 5.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Now I will try and head out again. No?
Yeah.
Is that exploration? No.
No.
Undertaking an expedition.
No, you've already done that.
Okay.
Yes. Now it's set a course, I guess.
Okay. Set a course. And setting a course is navigator stuff. So I get a... When you set a course, choose 1. Follow the fastest path, take 2 momentum on a strong hit. Follow the safest path, add 1. Okay. So I'm going to pick the safest path.
Okay.
Set a course. And click. Fucking 10s.
Miss. You're
These
waylaid.
10s are brutal.
You're waylaid by a significant threat and must pay the price. If you overcome this obstacle, you may push on safely to your destination. Okay, so we must overcome this obstacle. Go ahead and pay the price. Pay the price.
Mm.
Let's find out what that means. Well, there's a complication.
So I'm asking the Oracle or I'm paying the price?
I'm trying to see Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm just looking to see where a complication. I guess roll pay the price. Let's see what it says, and then if that doesn't make sense, we'll try to find a complication somewhere.
Trying to click on pay the price, but it's not rolling.
Remember, if you click there, it opens up something else, and then you gotta roll. Look at your screen, or just go to moves, go to fate, and then pay the price.
Yeah, that's what I have up.
Yeah, and pay the price is the button down at the bottom.
Yeah, and I'm clicking on it, and it's not doing anything.
Okay, I will roll for you.
Okay.
You encounter signs of a looming threat. So this is an obstacle. So there's a threat
Okay.
of some kind. So
Is it the scavengers?
I'm gonna say probably ship combat. Anyone?
No.
So
Okay. The scavengers have seen us.
yeah, the scavengers see us and they kind of intercept. Great. So I kind of point out and say, as they kind of like come in, we got company. Can you outfly them to the planet?
All right. I can outshoot them. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm an ace.
Okay.
So am I facing danger or reacting under fire?
Well, you're wanting to enter the fray. It's the first thing you're gonna have to do.
Okay.
We're going into ship combat.
Sure. Enter the fray. Roll. Okay, so on the move, roll edge, face off against your foe, roll heart. In the thick of it, roll iron, prepare for an act. Trap side situation. So what do you think it's going to be? Edge to get going, or...
Well, you just said you're gonna shoot them down, so
But I have to enter the fray.
right.
So that's what I'm saying. So face off against your foe, I would roll heart.
That's what it sounded like you were wanting to do.
Yeah, caught in a trap or sizing up the situation. So I have 5 options here. So I
Right.
can roll
So
edge,
Which one
heart.
makes sense to you?
That's what I'm trying to say. Caught in a trap and seizing up the situation. So they're flying towards us and they're trying to trap us or kill us.
Right.
What do you think? I'm gonna roll prepare for an act against unaware foe.
No, they're aware of us.
They know. Yep, so it doesn't fit. In the thick of it, close quarters. We're not really... Are we close quarters yet? No, not yet.
No.
So either on the move and try and outrun them, or face off against your foe, roll hard. So I'm going to face off against my foe.
Okay.
Okay, hard it is.
Weak hit. Choose one. Take +2 momentum, or you have initiative.
Take the initiative.
Okay. So now we are in the fray and you have initiative, so you can strike. So in the combat moves, you have initiative. So you can do any of those. You've already entered the fray, so you can gain ground.
Gain ground, react
or
under
strike.
fire.
React under
strike.
fire is if you didn't have react under fire when you are in a bad spot, which that's not what happens. So you either gain ground when you're in control and take an action in a fight to reinforce your position or move toward an objective. So gain ground is like get advantage, or strike is you're just gonna go ahead and try to shoot them.
I'm gonna try and gain advantage on them.
Okay. So when you are in control and take an action to fight to reinforce your position or move toward an objective, vision your approach and roll. In pursuit, fleeing is edge. Charge boldly into action.
That's just what I'm trying to do.
Gaining
it's hard.
leverage is when you're doing. Gaining leverage with force.
Okay, gaining leverage.
Powering
Rolling
through or making
iron.
a threat. It's iron. No. Hiding, prepared, an ambush. No. Misdirecting. Are you trying to?
I would maybe the last one. Coordinating a planned,
Yeah,
studied, or
You're
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
see.
outwit them.
Yeah, so you're gonna try to use your wits, I guess, to try to figure out what's the best way to shoot. Look at those nice high rolls. You're so good at those.
I am.
Weak hit. You stay in control. Choose one. Mark progress. Take +2 momentum or add +1 on the next move.
And take 2 momentum, I think. What do you think? Add 1 on your next move, not a progress move. Or do you want to mark progress? Are we in fight? So we're progressing.
We're in a fight technically, so this is kind of like a progress. Yeah, actually,
We've never done a fight, so that's the question.
Yeah, this is a progress. This is a fight, scavenger fight.
So
Scavenger ship. And I'm guessing they're dangerous, so go dangerous on them. There we go. So you can either mark progress against them.
I will mark progress against them.
All right, that's 1 tick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I only pressed it once.
Yeah, no, that's because depending on the difficulty.
Difficulty, okay, it picks off 1. Okay, got it. So is it their turn now? They don't get turns.
You didn't lose. You stay in control. It says so. No, there is no turn thing.
Okay, that's right. Okay, I'm learning.
So now you
ground,
can either
strike.
You can now strike, I guess. 'Cause you already unless you want to try to gain ground again.
Oh, hit him. Attack at a distance. If I have.
Yeah, we have black. The ship has anything you can imagine.
I'm at distance, so I'm going distance.
Okay. 9.
You bugger 9s. Another weak hit.
Yeah, I told you to change your.
This pilot I'm going against is pretty good.
Mark progress twice. So mark progress twice.
Okay.
But you expose yourself to danger. You're in a bad spot. So now they have initiative. Okay,
they got initiative.
So all that means is if you want to try to fire again, it's going to be a clash, not...
No, I'm going to try and gain ground again.
Okay.
No? Let's react.
Wait, gain ground is when we're in control. We're not in control. So you're going to react under fire. When you're in a bad spot and take an action in the fight to avoid danger or overcome an obstacle, envision your approach and roll.
Okay, so I'm doing reacting under fire, which I am an ace, so I get when you are reacting under fire by guiding your vehicle through a hazardous or out of harm's way, add 1 and take momentum +1 on a hit. So it says.
Okay, so you're trying to avoid their fire.
Yep. So block or divert? No, move. Taking cover? No. What? Blocking or diverting force? No. Moving into a hiding or creating a distraction? No. Changing the plan, finding a way out, or cleverly bypassing an obstacle. Or in pursuit, fleeing, dodging, or getting back into position, or taking cover. So it's one of those.
I would say taking cover. You're trying to avoid their fire. Since they're firing at us.
So we're going edge, but I get a +1 to this.
Yep.
1 is good. 1 is better than none. Look at the 9s.
9
Bugger
and 10.
me.
Holy shit. And you rolled high. You rolled a 10, but then you rolled a 10 and a 9. You avoid the worst of the danger or overcome the obstacle, but not without a cost. Make a suffer move. -1, you stay in a bad spot. So, I guess the ship, you avoid most of the damage, but they still clip the ship. Is what I'm going to say.
Integrity drops by 1.
Integrity drops by 1.
Okay, I did that.
Okay, and we're still in a bad spot. So you either clash if you want to try to fire back, or you can try to react under fire again.
React under fire again, I guess. There we go. And roll and react under fire. I get 1. And edge. I'm trying to flee. Take cover. Come on, get the hell out of
Strong
the
hit. You succeed,
There we go.
and we're in control. You take 1 momentum.
Okay. And I take 1 more. Okay. Because I take 1 for facing the danger.
Yeah, because of your ace.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're in control. We still haven't marked any more additional progress, so you can either strike.
And we're doing strike again. What else? Clash? We already did.
No,
Battle.
clash is if they're in control. Strike is you're trying to hit them.
Okay.
Or
So now I am.
Unless you want to run away.
No! Strike.
Okay.
Okay. Iron.
Is it iron? It's not iron. Iron is up close.
Oh, that's right. Distance, eh? Okay, erase that. Back. Roll. Edge. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Ready? Look
Strong
at these freaking.
Strong hit.
Oh, I rolled a 9. Okay. All my dice are the same color, so I never know what is the 9. Okay. Anyways.
Mark progress twice. You dominate
go.
your foe and stay in control.
So that's once I pressed it, and that's twice I pressed it. So we're at the end of the scavenger ship.
Yep. So you can try to defeat them. That's a progress
Okay.
roll.
So that's going to be that one. Okay, I am going to defeat them because I am not going to roll a 10. Damn right.
Strong hit. You rolled a 9.
There we go. It's still weak.
So you shoot and you blow them out of the sky.
Yay!
That will definitely mark progress to our travel to. So I'm gonna mark progress on our travel to Themis space. Oh God. Woof, that was close. Good job, Ace. I kind of like, I tap you, but I'm about to hit you with my metal arm. I remember you're severely hurt.
Yeah,
I stopped myself.
I cringe because I'm waiting for it to hit. It's like, all right. My achy breaky bod right now. So, is there anything worth? Can we scavenge stuff, or the ship explodes and you get nothing?
I mean, you could try to scavenge. That would be an investigation, bro.
Or do we have time? We gotta get to the planet before they send up
try-
more.
yeah.
We gotta get there. So,
Yeah.
someone else gets that scavenge. Okay. So we are now going to try to travel down there again, which is going to be.
Set a course.
Again? Set a course. What can possibly go wrong? Setting a course, I get a safe path, so I get a +1 to this. Here we go. No whammies.
Look
No
at that, there's
whammies.
a 10 right there.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're rolling good, but then you're rolling bad with the challenge.
Yeah. Weak hit.
You arrive, but face
Hey.
a cost or complication. Choose one. Suffer cost and route. Make a suffer move -2, or face a complication at the destination. Envision what you encounter. So
Okay.
we get to
So
where we're
if we-
going, so we get to the planet.
And
But there's a
the
complication.
landing gear. Well, we can say something's wrong with the ship, or
No, we just got out of the battle without. It could be you face a complication at the destination. So,
Well, we
roll
did take
Oracle.
damage.
Steven, roll. Yeah, we took 1 damage, but it doesn't have
Yeah,
to be the
okay.
ship complication. It could be something else. It could be something there. Maybe we didn't fly under the radar. Like that didn't happen.
oh,
And when
okay,
we get
Steven.
there, when when we get there,
Don't scroll up on your roll.
or you land far, you land off. We don't know where the we land nowhere near the base, or there's nowhere to land. Maybe.
That could be
Yeah, we don't want to land there, so we have to land. You kind of have to land far, and we have
further
to
away.
travel on foot. That's a complication because
Yep.
we're not at the base. I think that's what
That makes
happens.
sense.
That makes
That's good.
sense. So you kind of like you break. You kind of like warn us. This is. I can't sit. You kind of like tell us in your voice.
I can't really sit down where I want to, and we're here. Okay, just get out and walk.
Great.
I gotta stay here and fix the ship.
Well, as we're going to the planet, let's roll. Let's see what from space what the planet looked like. We didn't really determine that, so I'm gonna roll
Rocky planet.
virtual night. So this planet's not close to the sun.
Perpetual night.
Yep, virtual night.
Jagged mountains. Oh,
Yeah.
well, there you go. There's the complication. I'm flying with no lights, trying to land because I don't want to get detected.
We got
And-
skewered on a mountain.
I didn't see the peak because I can't see where I'm landing.
Oh, great. So you want to destroy the ship again? No, I think you land fine. We just nowhere. Okay. Okay.
The closest place I could find that was flat was far away.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there we go.
The base is like on a cliff somewhere on a mountain somewhere. Great. All right. So, is there any life on this planet? Like, what kind of life, if there's any, extinct life on this
Any
planet?
life.
Is extinct.
So it is a rock. A very jaggedy rock we landed on.
What's the opportunity?
Is there breathable atmosphere? That's a question.
We're trying
82.
lifeless opening to get the drop on a foe. So we're trying to get a drop on a foe. That's what we're trying to do. We have a chance still to do that. What kind of atmosphere does this place have? It's marginal. So it's somewhat breathable, not completely. We're gonna need our respirators and stuff that we have. Oh boy. Great. So we're not at the base, so that's why we don't mark progress. We're gonna have to undertake an expedition now. I look at you, Hudson, like I'm guessing you're staying on the ship. Seeing as
I look down as I wipe some blood off of my cheek and look down at my hand to go, yeah, it's a pretty good assumption. I think I'll hang out right here and maybe I can get the med bay working better. And I look at you.
I look at Lucian. Well, you ready to go and walk on this rock and find
Ready.
All right. So we kind of like we put on our little respirators and stuff. I kind of like zip up my tactical suit and just see some furs and stuff. It's probably cold. Let's bundle up a little bit. Try to get some of our cold weather gear. And we step off the ship. So it looks like we're gonna undertake an expedition to get to this base. Great. Supposedly still not hard to get there, so we might be okay. So,
You guys will be fine.
I'm sure I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna kind of like we got a ways to go, but so let's start hoofing. So I start running with my rifle out.
You just don't have to worry about wildlife. There's nothing out there.
So I'm gonna roll edge as I start moving. Hopefully, Lucian keeps pace with me.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Oh, that looked pretty bad. Fuck me. Miss, you're waylaid by crisis or arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship or threat. Do not mark progress and pay the price, of course. So we start running toward this. And somewhere around the trails, we are going to run into a problemo. Uh,
Well, if it's a rocky craggy, maybe there's a pit or a crevasse that we have to cross.
and find out what happens. A trusted individual or community acts against you.
So apparently I'm going to shoot you in the back as we...
Not necessarily shoot me. I think as we're running and stuff, I kind of stop and you probably don't see and you
It is dark there all the time.
you
so.
run into me and that freaking hurts. You cause me to trip. And my health is half right now. My trusted individual or community acts against you. What the hell does that mean? Let me ask the Oracle. 50-50. Do I think it bothers me that you trip me, and it causes spirit. Otherwise, if it's a no, then I take health. So yes, spirit. No health. Rolling 50-50. Yeah, so I lose spirit. I go down to 2 spirit. Great. And because I lose spirit, because it annoys me that you run into me, you don't really hurt me. I think I'm starting to think maybe you want to kill me. I'm gonna have to suffer. I'm gonna do the suffer move because I lost the spirit. Let's see.
You're getting that same feeling? Wow.
I'm enduring some stress. So this is gonna be heart or spirit. Heart. It is. It's gonna be spirit. It's still higher. It's +2. Oh fuck! Miss. It worse than you thought. Suffer an additional spirit. That's great. Or lose momentum. Yeah. I'm gonna lose momentum. -2. Fuck me. So this slows me down. Like I kind of like slow down because of this. I'm like, shit, it's dark. let's take it easy. Let's take it easy.
Yeah, maybe running through the dark wasn't the best thing.
All right. I kind of like point ahead and say maybe you should take point.
Okay.
So we're already undertook the expedition. So I guess you're gonna need to explore a waypoint, which is the next. As we're traveling, let's see what we find.
Okay.
Start moving. So go ahead and explore a waypoint and envision, which role. It's either I think it'll be wits. When you divert from an expedition, examine a notable location. No, explore a waypoint. No, that's not. I guess it would be set a course.
Okay.
Because I point the direction we need to go. We know which way we need to go. So now you have to figure out which stat you're going to use to set a course.
It looks like we set a course. It's supply.
When you follow no route. Yep. Supply.
Oh, there's that 10 again.
Man, oh man.
Weak hit. You arrive, but face a cost or complicate. Of course. Choose one. Suffer cost en route. Make a suffer move -2. Or 2 suffer moves -1. Face a complication. So you can either take some loss in health or spirit or supply. You can break it into 1 loss or 2 loss. Or when we get to where we're going, when we get to the base, something bad happens.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Steven to figure that out.
Sorry, was pushing the wrong button. So we face a complication. It's a walled settlement with weapon emplacements along the top.
Okay. So we get to where we're going, but now it's Fort Knox. We have to try to figure our way in. Great. Okay. All right. I think this is a good point to for us to end tonight because I'm falling asleep. I'm tired. But good stuff. Good stuff. We're semi-hurt. We're losing all kinds of stuff. Yep. And we ain't not need. I mean, I'm half messed up and very demoralized, and we're not even inside that base.
Nope.
Oh God. All right. It's all good. Our ace will come save us. He's healthy. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll fix the med bay and come flying in at the last minute.
He's gonna be staying in the ship, serving himself some hot cocoa. trying to get
I'm
back.
gonna be trying to fix the robot. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that valve of yours is gonna take forever. You're probably gonna have to find some knowledge just to try to fix it. It's not gonna be something that you know how to do. I would reckon. But
Nope.
all right. Well, I will put these 2 VODs up in the week so we have them as records so you guys can go back and listen to them.
Okay.
Hope you guys had fun. I know I did.
Always.
I can't imagine why we roll very poorly in this game every time. It's crazy.
Every time we get a 10.
It's pretty interesting. But oh well.
I think it's called epic.
Oh, all right, guys. Well,
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Take
Thanks for the
care.
game.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.